See, I'm back. And we got a new opponent. So, yeah, that's awesome. So, let's win one, because this deck is good, and I haven't been winning. So, yeah, for the team. I definitely played the last one wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, he's leading off with the planes. One thing that I love about the DLCs is that you can no longer tell what decks they're playing. It's just impossible. You have no clue what deck they're playing because there's so many different choices now. Alright, he's just playing good old Absence Glory. So let's see what we can do versus some Absence Glory here. I think that this will be a fun one. Especially with I've got some counters, I've got some good remove. Oh, this should be a beaut. Because my hand is completely interactive. I am not going to do anything in terms of killing him for a very long time. I'm just going to slow the game down. And hope that he's not playing giant angels. Alright, what you got for me, brah? It's probably like, what? How does he have Mountain Island? Is he cheater? Yep. Oh, nope. Raven Doomsayer. Back to your hand, sir. Back to your hand. And now I have an answer to it. Sweet. Char, another answer to it. Oh my god. Like, the goal is just remove his threats, play answers. Oh, actually I need to char that, because it is a 3/3. Pause. Do I care about it? Probably not yet. Alright, let's drop a Terramorphic. And maybe next turn I'll burn my first sweeper, because... Oh, actually... Yeah, that's a little annoying, because he can just make a... Oh no, he can't make a guy in response to Earthquake. What am I talking about? And a Mentor of the Meek. Well, he's gonna get to draw a card. Oh, I guess I could have memory lapsed that. Awkward. Yeah, so he just had a sweet turn. My next turn is gonna be a little bit sweeter. And I guess I'll make the next one another mountain. And drop an island. And I think I just want an Earthquake for 3, right? Don't really see any reason to take extra damage. Doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, I can't keep Memory Lapse up. But I can pretty much burn whatever he plays right out pretty easily. So we got the good old 2-for-1, I guess. Because he cycled this card. So, yeah, not that bad. I can deal with that. Oh, it's a 6/6? Damn. That's actually a little bit more annoying, but I can still char Electrolyze it without losing much value. What does this thing do? It's whenever another Alright, I can take 6 damage, right? Yeah. I can take 6 damage, just so that I can get my win condition on the board. And I can just drop a land and Banefire this thing next turn if I want. If I draw land. Mentor of the Meek. Do I want to memory lapse this? Yeah, let's memory lapse it. Just so that he doesn't get to draw another card next turn, which is awesome. So it's just giving me more and more card advantage and tempo. Yeah, he's gonna be able to hit me for some damages here, which is less than ideal, but also not absurd. Does he have another thing for me? No. Okay, so we're just gonna kill that now, and then hit him for 3. Hit him for 3. He's got a path. All right, no hit him for 3, but all he's got is a Mentor of the Meek, and I've got some more. I've got some removal in hand, and oh, I mean, with the Requiem Angel, it could mean that his deck is more built towards the late game, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna char the Mentor of the Meek. Though I guess I could wait. If I draw another Electrolyze, that'd be nice. Electrolyze with that when he doesn't have Honor the Pure seems really powerful. But when he's got it, less so. I mean, if he drops something in response, then I can char this, so it's not really much threat. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm actually going to electrolyze him now. Just to draw a card, because I'm kind of out of stuff. All right, there's a Searing Spear. Not terrible, but I'd really like to draw a Draining Welk or an Opportunity. Something that would just help me win this game. I have one more answer to something that he might play, but not in great shape right now. I am going to keep playing these lands out in case I draw Opportunity, want to cast it on my own turn, and then drop a land and then play an extra thing. Oh, Geist Honored Monk. Okay. Well, that could be worse. Not sure how. Alright, we're definitely going to go ahead and kill one of these things right here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Because I could draw Starstorm. Alright, well. Yeah, we're getting the good old 3-for-1. And I only want to do 2 damage since I don't have much life left. But at least there's nothing on the board. Ugh, I need to draw some draw power, draw spells. Let's do it. Apparently he's got nothing. Terramorphic Expanse. We're gonna drop that just so that I can go ahead and cycle it, get through the deck, take out another land. Probably a threat this turn. No, nothing. Not very many lands left, although there's one more Terramorphic in addition to those. There's a Volcanic Fallout. Would have been really nice to have 4 turns ago. Really nice. And this thing can't be countered? That's sweet. Ugh! Now this card does absolutely nothing. Other than 2 damage to my face. Yeah, Honor the Pures are pretty good against the burn deck. There we go. Actually, let's just cast it right now. I will draw 4 cards. I really need to make sure that I get my targeting down for the future. Alright, let's drop a Kiln Fiend. And now we've got a Remand, which is really bad. So we're probably just going to cycle it eventually. That thing's pretty good. I'm just gonna cycle this Remand because it actually does nothing at this point in the game. So Weed Dragonauts, not bad. Another Opportunity. Yeah, this Doom Traveler is being a little bit of a jerk here. Yeah, let's. It was such a good card for him to draw, but then there's a lot of good cards for him to draw here. Let's see. How many? Alright, we'll just do this now. Just so that... maybe it's a waste because I could have done this next turn. No, I'm about to draw 4 cards. That's why it's not a waste. Never mind. Oh, man. That was bad. Okay. No, it wasn't bad. So, what I was... No, this was what I was hoping for. He's probably going to have to trade here. That's what I figured. And I'm just gonna hold up Memory Lapse here. So that I can buy myself another turn if I need to. Alright. I'm essentially going to be able to draw 3 cards off of Compulsive Research, because this land is going to be useless anyway. And even just casting Compulsive Research is good for me. I just need to make sure to cast it before I... Ooh, Starstorm's a good one. Choose a player to draw 3 cards. Izdaisho. Still 21 cards left in library, though it is good to check. Alright. And starting the beatdowns. I could probably just cast like all the spells in my hand and kill him, but we're just gonna play it safe here. My opponent can't really win this one. I've got multiple counters, and yeah, like I mean, I'm just gonna chip away slowly, but yeah, that's just the safest way to do it. Casting like a Starstorm and then double Thought Binding it and then Memory Lapsing might get there, but this is just a lot safer. Wait for him to do something, just draining Welkit, and then say GG. Should be good enough. Because I still have multiple counters. And my clock's pretty good. He's out of cards, just Banefire him. Boom. Man, this is what we want to do with this deck. Just slow the game down, stop him from doing anything. I had to like 3-for-1 myself on the Geist Honor Monk, 2-for-1 myself on the Doom Traveler. He probably drew a higher percentage of lands than I did, but this is not true. You are lying to me right now. Let's try another game. I guess I'm probably not gonna do this in one video, but all right, one more game, and then switch to another deck or stop playing. Probably stop playing because I have a lot of stuff that I need to be doing right now. All right, Pennywise, let's see what you got, brah. See what you got. You got some dodging and burning. This is a keep. It's so awkward that my Kiln Fiend dies to all my sweepers. But got this counterspell. I got this memory lapse. See, like this hand, it would be keepable, but I wouldn't be able to cast a Thought Bind or a cancel if I had it instead. I wonder if he's playing the new black deck. No, he's playing the old zombies deck, which is still quite potent. As you guys saw from the first game that I played, it just completely ran over me. That's a good draw. That thing doesn't even die to my sweepers, too. Unfortunately, the spells that I have in hand are counters, which, as I mentioned earlier, are not very good with Kiln Fiend or We Dragonoth. Walking Corpse. I can beat a Walking Corpse. The attacks, oh, okay. There's another Kiln Fiend. I'm not going to drop the second one. I'm going to hold that one for after the Sulphurous Blast. No, I can do it. I was just about to say it would be really awkward if I couldn't cast this like at my upkeep or whatever, but alright, so maybe I just do want to cast it for 3. Do I want to cast it for 3? Probably not. No, I can just cast it. Oh, no I can't. I can't cast it for 2 and then block with Kiln Fiend. But I can block with Kiln Fiend first and then cast it for 2. If he attacks. He is going to attack though. I don't really want to make that trade yet. Alright. I'm just gonna hold back here. Hopefully he plays something pre-combat for 4 or less. So that he can't. Yeah, let's get out of here. Beef up my guys, make it so that he can't charge. Maybe I should have just memory lapsed it. Especially, yeah, I definitely should have just memory lapsed it because I can just get that thing easily with the sulfuric thing. Alright, so now we have some endgame in sight. Let's, again, just hold back with all our spells, and if we draw an island, we're gonna have the opportunity to do some very powerful things. There's a Grave Titan. Let's memory lapse that. How are we gonna beat Grave Titan? This is gonna be a rough one. Definitely not an easy solution, but we have an opportunity. So, if any card can help us get there, it's opportunity. Yep, you got it, bro. I mean, all I really need to do... Alright, so we're just gonna trade... Well... Yeah, he's gonna not attack with those guys. Makes more sense. I'm just gonna trade off my Kiln Fiend. I will draw 4 cards. Trade off my Kiln Fiend for Liliana's Reaver. And then figure out what we need to do. Why did this thing just trigger? That's weird. Alright, I didn't even look what I got. I got a Volcanic Fallout, which is not good enough. I have another Wee Dragonauts, though. So that will actually work. Because now I can just cast Volcanic Fallout and double block. Sweet. We actually have an answer to Grave Titan. What now? And Nightmare. Well, that's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Alright, so... how are we going to beat Nightmare? Without both of... after losing both of our Wee Dragonauts. Race him? Yeah, alright, I guess that's really our best option. Like, I have to deal with Grave Titan here. Do I? Like, I could just chump block. No, if I chump block now, then I can't kill it. Wait, actually, I should have just played Kiln Fiend last turn. No, but I mean, I'm still really far away from killing Nightmare. Let's do this one. And then I can drop my Kiln Fiend and hopefully draw another opportunity or something. Still pretty far from getting rid of Nightmare. There's a Remand, which would have been useful last turn. And go ahead, sir. Hopefully he casts a spell. That's expensive. I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm hoping for anymore. Alright, well, let's Remand it, because I need to draw some cards. There's a Char. Alright, that's 7 damage. Sweet. So I can actually stabilize. Oh, why did you not? That's too bad. Ooh. Is that 9 mana? I can Starstorm. And still have a couple of cards left over. Let's see if we can get our free damage. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to be left with 1 card in hand, and he is going to be left with an empty board. And no cards in hand. So this is where we want to be. Like, we're a little bit low on life, and he's probably running Corrupt in deck, so less than ideal, but could be worse. Yeah, maybe this deck needs a couple more finishers. That's a good one. Just a plain old, good old removal spell. I think that this matchup is particularly bad, but we'll find out over time. There's an Electrolyze, so that's 9 points of burn, so we're halfway to killing him, I guess. And that means that like we're like a Banefire and a land away from killing him. Nope. Cancel, 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 cancel. Players, Pennywise, players, Pennywise. And, yeah, let's just do this now. I will draw 2 cards and take 3, which means that I'm dead to a corrupt now. There's a draining well, so I'm no longer dead to a corrupt. There's a memory lapse, so I'm definitely no longer dead to a corrupt. I really hope he drops one next turn. That'd be amazing. Get myself a 7/7 flyer, just kill him. 7, 11, 14, that's not killing him. Reanimate. I guess I probably cannot deal with whatever he's about to reanimate. So, let's memory lapse it. Yeah, Grave Titan. Well, I can actually sort of deal with Grave Titan. Really wish that he just played it instead. There's a Kiln Fiend. I think I can kill him next turn, actually. If he doesn't have removal. Tendrils. No, then I can't deal with the reanimate. If I counter this. That's too bad. If I had done it the other way, draining well to the reanimate the first time, then I could have yeah. I could have actually won this one. Well, depending on his next draw. Unfortunately, I have to use my draining welk on this. Doesn't really present much of a clock, which is the more ideal use of draining welk, but yeah, I think I might actually have to take the Thought Binds out just because of how often it seems like this game is going to go into this super late game, and Thought Binds become a lot less powerful since they're cheap spells, although in this case a Thought Bind would have been fine. Their cheap spells are not as useful, man. Like, just look at this. They're Bloodghast. Ugh, that is bad. I wish this thing was a 3/3. Alright, well that's a clock. Could draw like a Wee Dragonauts. That'd be nice. Or like an Opportunity and then a Wee Dragonauts. There's a Banefire. It's 10 damage. Alright, so is he just dead? No. 10, taking down to 10, then 8, then to 1. And if I draw something, then he's dead. I like it. Unfortunately, I have to do it this way. I would have preferred to do it the other way and do the 7 first, but then I won't know whether or not he's going to die. What's really unfortunate is that this would draw if I don't draw a burn spell here. It'll end up drawing the game. That's not a burn spell. Unless... no. So I can char his Bloodghast here. Hold on. So if I char his Bloodghast here, then I go to 1. Then the most I can do is 3. So I'm just gonna hope that I draw something that will allow me to win the game as opposed to draw it, but it's probably gonna be a draw here. I really hope he doesn't have Sign of Blood for the kill. That'd be disappointing. Come on, top deck. Another char. Alright, well, unfortunately, we ended up with a tie, I think. That's too bad. So close. Man, these games are really coming down to the wire. Oh, what? Daisho draw. I was like, Daisho wins? Daisho draw. Yeah, actually, instead of just ending the video on that, let's go back into Deck Manager and see what kind of changes I would make. So, cards that were not great for me, Char. I thought it was going to be way better, but I am only running 2. Thoughtbind was fine. Cerebral Vortex was pretty bad. Like, that hurt a lot. That 1 damage ended up being pretty relevant. Too many counters was bad, but that's why I cut a couple of the remands down. Kiln Fiend wasn't great. In fact, I think I'm going to cut another Kiln Fiend. And cards that I think would have been good are Cancel. Just like actually an answer to giant things. Another Compulsive Research. I found myself running down pretty low on cards. These Sulfuric Blasts, like, I actually don't think I needed them. Another Finisher would be nice. But none of these really fit the bill other than this one. Man, that card's good. Opportunity was insane. Let's take out the added Compulsive Research. And since we added a Cancel, maybe drop a Thoughtbind. Since I added a couple of double blues, I think I'm just going to balance it out a little bit more. So yeah, this might work. It's a sweet deck. I don't think I've perfected it yet, but it's definitely fun. The burn build also looks really fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I think I've probably been playing this deck for about an hour now. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to enjoy it, I'm sure. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.